And we're back.
All right, folks, this is Tracy Mussett, Coach Kirk Norman, and John Adams back at Carl Albert High School, Bill Tipton Field. Evidently, we lost audio there. Not sure how long it's been off. And we are in the top of the first still. The score is 8-0. We have 2 outs on the board. Carl Albert leading 8-0 over Classen SAS Comets. We got runners at second and third. We've batted around. We're at the 4-hole hitter for the second time here in the top of the first with Joaquin Golden at the plate. Hawkins at third, Jackson Webster at second. High pitch, ball 1. We've had one batter hit by pitch. We've had several walks. We've had Jordan Hawkins hit a 2-run homer is the second at-bat of the game. There's a high pop-up, I believe. Is that one playable? It is, but not caught behind home plate. That is an A-grade lawn care foul ball. Again, the top of the inning brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings, located at 5500 Tinker Diagonal in Del City. Buffalo Wild Wings, where every day is game day.
Productive inning here for the Carl Albert Titans. Got a little 2-out rally going.
Another A-grade lawn care foul ball as Golden hits a hard grounder down the third baseline, but it heads foul toward the corner. And Golden actually behind in the count now, 1-2. Again, I believe he's the second batter out of now 13 batters in the top of the first who has been behind in the count. Swing and a miss. No, yes. Caught it, tip.
Yeah, just got the tip.
And that's the third out. Classen didn't seem to be aware that they already had 2 outs. They were ready to go for another batter, kind of in the routine of taking on Carl Albert offense. But that brings an end to the top of the first inning. We're going to go ahead and stay here and go cover our starting lineup for Classen.
I'm trying a little bit of everything to get rid of that little bit of a noise there.
Well, we tried that.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and go back to our starting lineups, John. John Adams, our producer today, and we're going to take a look, not that one, let's take a look at the field for Carl Albert. So for Carl Albert, out in left field is Peyton Lockridge. And center field is Jackson Webster. Right field is Boston Holland. The infield, first base is Joaquin Golden. Second base is Peyton Reed. Third base, Jordan Hawkins. Shortstop, Lane Sexton. And the battery. Behind the plate, Jason Purcell. And with pitching duties today against Classen SAS, Carson Ring, getting the call for the first pitching duties here in this regional tournament at Bill Tipton Field. Our batting lineup for Classen SAS, we're going to have to play that one by ear as we go, folks. Did you ever get that one, Coach Norman?
I have most of it here.
Okay.
And working on this. So batting first will be number 2, Josh Corbett. And then batting second will be number 3, Gavin Peterson. Batting third, number 15, Jagger Cashett. Batting fourth, number 11, Kai Shikoda. Fifth is Micaiah Kyle. Sixth is Isaiah Nicholson. Batting seventh is Guy Jack Jones. Batting eighth is number 4, and that would be Harlan Mookie Wood. And batting ninth is number 7, Rory Morgan. So up to the plate right now is Josh Corbett.
He takes a swing and a miss for strike 1 on the first pitch. And swing and a miss, strike 2. 0-2 the count now to Corbett as the leadoff batter for Classen SAS. Our starting line is brought to you again by the Eastside Church of Christ in Midwest City, located at 916 South Douglas Boulevard. There's a hit in the gap to right field by Corbett. He's on safely. Good
nice
job hitting the gap.
Yep, nice hit right down the gap. And Goes there between the 3-4 hole and picks up the single.
Gavin Peterson comes to the plate now. Peterson with pitching duties for the Comets today. Strike one on the swing and a miss. Runner at first, no outs. Carl Albert plated 8 runs in the top of the first inning. The bottom of the first brought to you by Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance, a local family-owned agency since 1978. There's the pickoff throw to first, and the throw is wild. Corbett is going to safely take second base. Purcell caught that pitch and turned and made the throw, but that one was well out of the reach of Golden. Again, Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance sponsoring the bottom half of the inning. Family-owned agency since 78. There's a QR code in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. You can scan that code or give them a call at 405-733-7671 for a free quote today. Swing and a miss by Peterson. And the count to Peterson now. And the scoreboard has not been updated. It's 1-2, says the umpire.
That's right.
No outs, runner at second. Ring delivers outside pitch, 2-2 the count.
Kind of a straight up stance here for Gavin Peterson. Now he bends down. He's going to get that ball out there to short, and that is caught.
I thought that one was going to go deep enough to get into the gap, but it caught a lot of air and just hung up there and gave all the fielders time to converge on it. Lane Sexton backs up and catches that one about 15 feet back in the grass. Out one. Now our third baseman, Jagger, how we pronounce that last name?
I believe it's Cashett. Mm-hmm.
Jagger Cashett at the plate, a sophomore.
Cachet. That's what the man from across the way just said. Cachet.
Cashat. Jagger Cachet. Appreciate the help with the pronunciation. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. One out, runner at second. Josh Corbett got on with a base hit to lead off for Classen SAS. Wind picking up just a little bit, still blowing in the general direction of the right corner. Outside pitch. So this beautiful weather, Coach Norman, you ride the bike today?
I sure did, absolutely. I had to go somewhere early this morning. It was a little chilly this morning riding the bike in, but it was not bad at all. It's a beautiful, beautiful day for baseball.
Can't ask for much better baseball weather than this.
No.
There's a hit going to left field. That one caught cleanly out in left field by Peyton Lockridge for out number 2. Lockridge took a couple of steps back, a couple of steps forward, and I think he almost ended up catching that one right where he started.
Right where he stood. I was just getting ready to say that. He took a couple of steps forward and then realized, nope, that's still hanging out there. So
2 outs, runner at second. Swing and a miss by Kai Chakota, the catcher. Also a sophomore. A lot of sophomores on this roster for Classen SAS. Only 2 seniors. Corbett, who's the base runner at second, one of the only 2 seniors on the roster. Swing and a miss by Chakota.
0-2's the count, 2 outs.
2 seniors and 1 junior. 1 freshman, and the rest of the lineup is all sophomore, or the rest of the roster is all sophomores. Coached by Leslie Hudson. Outside pitch. And Purcell was out there waiting on that outside pitch. I guess they expected Chakota to chase it.
Yeah, he was set up way outside to the right, and sure enough, he had chased a couple of more, so throw it out there again, see what happens.
Put it out of reach. Swing and a miss, and there is the Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance strikeout, courtesy Carson Ring for out number 3. We have 1 inning down. Carl Albert leads 8-0 after 1 here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We're going to take a break here from our sponsors on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success, and finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed, because your success is our success.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the works for free. Tommy's Express. Love you.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Coach Kirk Norman, and our producer, John Adams, here at Carl Albert High School. Bill, Tipton Field Regional 5A Regional Baseball Tournament. The Carl Albert Titans hosting the Classen SAS Comets for the first game of the tournament. Carl Albert plated 8 runs in the top of the first, Coach Norman.
They sure did, and got started off with that bunt right off the bat from Peyton Lockridge. Outran the throw to first base, but then Jordan Hawkins comes up and he delivers big time over the right field wall. We get a walk, and a walk, and then our first strikeout of the game there was Jason Purcell, and then Carson Ring comes up, and he's going to drive in a run, but gets thrown out then, and so that'll be the second out. But that was an error, and then a fielder's choice. But still, 8 go on in the first inning. And so here we are up again.
We got Gavin Peterson on the mound. Lane Sexton batting for the Carl Albert Titans. Sexton's the 5-hole hitter. He's at the plate for the second time. We're in the top half of the second. The top half of the inning brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings located at 5500 Tinker Diagonal in Del City. Buffalo Wild Wings, where every day is game day. Had a foul ball tipped by Lane Sexton. That foul ball courtesy A-grade lawn care for the first pitch, and then kind of a wild pitch there on the second. So 1-1 the count for Sexton. No outs. This is the leadoff hitter of the second inning.
Now we're going to go out to center field.
Playable ball. Center fielder's under it. Makes the catch. Josh Corbett, the senior who got the leadoff hit for Classen in the first inning, makes the catch for the first out here in the second. And Jason Purcell back to the plate. He struck out, as Coach Norman said a minute ago, struck out in his first at-bat. This is his second trip to the plate. And we'll see if he can put bat on ball and put it in play this time.
That's a good job out there by Gavin Peterson, finally settling down here in the second inning and throwing some playable balls.
Now, we've got on the mound is number 7 Rory Morgan.
Okay. Well, there's the change. He was actually, they have him listed out here at shortstop.
Yep. Just noticed that we had a different player out there.
Okay. Well, that's Rory Morgan.
Swing and a miss by Purcell. 1-2 the count to Purcell. Morgan delivers. Purcell gets a hold of it since it fouled out into left field. Ball was almost playable. Had Will Parsons been on his wheels, he might have been able to make a play on that ball. Morgan takes his time, delivers right down the gut, and Purcell strikes out for the second time in the ball game. We got 2 up, 2 down for Carl Albert here in the second.
Got him with an off-speed pitch and just froze Purcell there. It looked like it was coming at him, a little off-speed curve, and Purcell just stood there and watched it go by.
Purcell's had an error behind the plate with a bad throw to first. Struck out twice, so here early going to the game, couple of areas where he struggled. Of course, in general, playing a great game as a catcher. Doesn't let balls get by him.
Carson Ring up now. Got on base with an error in his first time at bat.
One and one the count to Ring. Something about Morgan's pitches. We got Carl Albert batters watching them cross the plate. Swing and a miss. Did Chakota think it was a strikeout already?
Just a little roundabout way to get the ball back to the pitcher.
You're going to throw it to third.
Yeah.
I guess he thought it was a strikeout. Maybe not. It would have been the third out had it been. That ball down in the dirt outside. 2-2. I'm a little tickled a couple of times now that the comments have not realized what the out number or maybe the pitch count was. At the end of the first, they had the third out and they were ready to take another batter on. Didn't realize they had 3 outs already.
Yep.
So.
2-2.
Morgan takes his time, turns, delivers, and boy, with 2 strikes, that might have been a tough pitch to take. It may have been lower than I thought it was.
I think it was a little bit lower. It was all the way down on the plate.
Okay. I'm directly behind the pole, so it's kind of hard for me to see sometimes. Full count now to Carson Ring. It's this one over the head of the shortstop into left field. That'll be a base hit.
Same direction as his first one's error out there on the left fielder, and that's going to send Carson on to second base. He's going to get there.
I just Classen really struggling to. I mean that ball was not rolling very fast and somehow went under the glove of the left fielder. And then when he makes the throw back to the shortstop, to the cutoff man Peterson, he allows the same thing to happen and just the ball rose underneath him.
Absolutely, and that has been the problem on these errors is they're just not gloving the ball very well.
Bend over, squat.
Peyton Reed is up, and he's going to drive that in a 5-6 hole. And again, another error out there on the left fielder. The ball goes off of his shoe, and Peyton's going to come all the way around, make it to third base.
Kellington was in as a courtesy runner for Ring. He comes all the way around and scores, and Reed is at third now on the error. So after 2 up, 2 down, Carl Albert has managed to plate a run here in the second. The score is 9-0 now, which brings Boston Holland to the plate. Boston Holland, the right fielder for the Titans.
Make a play over there at third base. Not even close.
I understand you've got to make an effort here to keep Carl Albert honest, but the way that these guys are failing to catch routine balls right now, I'd be scared to death of making a throw over there.
Absolutely. It's kind of like a forward pass in football. You know, there's only three things that can happen, and two of them are bad. So that was going to go out there to second baseman. He gets the glove on it, throws it over to first, and that's the third out.
Well, he took his time. Guy Jack Jones fielded that ball, though. Kind of a little stutter on the throw, makes the throw to Mekhi Kyle for the out. And Carl Albert, after scoring 8 in the first, only scores 1 in the second. The score is 9-0 as we head to the bottom of the second inning. And it threw me off for a second to realize Carl Albert's not the home team on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
This is a tournament, and so it's laid out the way that the tournament lays out. They can either do a coin toss or a team on the top line, but it doesn't necessarily mean the host is the home team on the scoreboard. So it's 9-0 as we head to the bottom of the second here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Your home isn't just where you live, it's where you thrive. Elevate it with a roof that reflects your standards. At Cantrell Roofing, we deliver efficiency and high-quality installations. Our A-plus BBB certified team performs the highest level of craftsmanship, and our in-house insurance adjuster handles claims fast and stress-free. Backed by 30 years of experience, our 5-star Google rating reflects the trust we've earned. Schedule your free inspection.
Always remember, God hail.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our top wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Oklahoma Sports Network. I don't think you got audio from me, do you?
I can hear you.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Coach Kirk Norman, John Adams, Bill Tipton Field, Carl Albert High School, 5A regional baseball action. And we're in the bottom of the second. The leadoff hitter for Classen SAS gets a hold of one and sends it into left field for a double as he dives in at second base.
That was Micah Kyle, and he just put it over the head of the left fielder. And great job there.
Peyton Lockridge playing a little shallow and had a lot of field behind him. So Classen starts off with a leadoff hit in the first and a leadoff hit in the second. They were not able to score in the first inning. See what they can do with it here in the second. Bottom half of the second inning brought to you by Patrick Newby, Farmers Insurance, a local family-owned agency since 1978. Scan the QR code that's about to show up. There it is. QR code in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, or give them a call at 405-733-7671 for a free quote. Isaiah Nicholson at the plate for the Comets. Again, I think the wind is continuing to just gradually increase in velocity out there. Still not a strong wind for Central Oklahoma, but definitely more than it was at the first pitch.
Yeah, it's definitely picked up. It's actually holding the flag up now. It wasn't doing that earlier. And it has moved a little bit. It's a little more out of the south and west.
Who is the hitter out there, the base runner now at second? Do you know?
Is it not?
It was Kyle.
Yeah, it's Kyle.
Yeah, the first baseman.
Micah Kyle.
And then in Nicholson, a DH. Is that how he's listed?
Yep. 3 balls and 2 strikes here. No outs. Going to make a play back to second.
Kyle jumped back to second. Sexton caught that throw, but it was well wide of the base. And a base on balls. We've got 2 runners on to start the second for Classen. That brings to the plate Guy Jack Jones, the second baseman. 2 runners on, no outs. Bottom of the second. Carl Albert leading 9-0 after 1.5. Swing and a miss. Strike one. The signal by the umpire on a swing and a miss when he takes his hand and is almost indicative of a tipped ball.
Right.
So it throws me off a little bit when he does it.
1-1. That one was a little bit low.
Swing and a miss again. 1-2 the count to Jones. If you've just joined in, Carl Albert got off to a great start early in the first. Peyton Lockridge laid down a bunt. Jordan Hawkins hit one over the fence for a 2-run homer. And we got a safe call at first?
Yeah, he didn't get him. It was close. The ball went in the dirt, and so the first base runner actually kind of took off a little bit, and because he thought he was going to have to make space there and everybody was going to move around. The ump called the batter out, and that's how we ended up where we are now with 1 out.
1 out, 2 runners on. With Harlan Wood, otherwise known as Mookie.
Mookie Wood.
Well, we've had some favored players with the name of Mookie come from the area.
Absolutely.
Count 0-2 quickly to Mookie Wood. He takes a step out of the batter's box and then immediately steps right back in. Ring has stepped back from the rubber a couple of times as well. Be careful he doesn't get a balk count out there. And there's swing and a miss for a Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance strikeout. That's out number 2, and that brings Rory Morgan to the plate. Where are we at in the batting lineup right now?
Right now, we're going back to the top of the order. This
All
should
right.
be no. This is the bottom of the order. This is number 9, Rory Morgan, and then we'll be back to the top of the order.
Yeah, I believe Josh Corbett is the top of the lineup, right?
Right, and he should be on deck, and he is. That's his number. I can see him from here.
Outside corner, strike is the call. 1-1, 2 outs, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, he gave up the double, he gave up the walk, and he's put 2 strikeouts on the board, and he's got this batter in a hole.
Well, to know you're down 9-0 and then look back and realize you got the leadoff runner on in the first and the 2 leadoff runners on here in the second. If you don't play to run here, that's a big missed opportunity.
Absolutely. You don't want to leave runners stranded, and they've got 2 out there right now. 2-2 is the count.
Carson Ring on the mound, runner going from second to third. Actually, runner going at second as well.
Yeah,
that
bad
ball goes
decision.
into
They're going to
center
play
field.
one here.
On the error, on the throw to second, is going to score a run as Makai Kyle comes across the plate. And the runner now at third base in scoring position with a count of 2-2.
Actually, it should
Or
be
is it full?
3-2 now. It was 2-2 before the pitch.
Okay.
And so it should be 3-2 now. And runner scores. And again, Purcell, that was just a bad decision for Purcell. But Rory Morgan takes the K there. And that will end this bottom half of the second inning.
Morgan hangs in there long enough, though, to allow an error by the Carl Albert defense and to get a run across the plate for Classen. No shutout here today as Carl Albert's up 9-1 after 2 innings on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride. At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Coach Kirk Norman, producing John Adams at Carl Albert High School, Bill Tipton Field, Class 5A Baseball Regional Tournament. The Carl Albert Titans lead 9-1 as we begin the third inning. They are the host of the tournament, however, they are the visitor on the scoreboard today. And at the plate for Carl Albert, and that pitch is outside corner for a strike. We're at the top of the lineup in the third. This is the third time to begin the batting order for the Titans. Peyton Lockridge at the plate with a count of 3-1 to begin the third inning. Top of the third brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings located at 5500 Tinker Diagonal in Del City. Buffalo Wild Wings, where every day is game day. And Coach Norman, we've got the third pitcher already in the game for Classen here in the third inning as Guy Jack Jones is at the plate now. And Peyton Lockridge takes the base on balls.
Went all the way to full count, but definitely got the base on balls. And up again is Jordan Hawkins, who's already gotten a home run and a walk in his previous two times at bat.
And had the two-run homer in the first, and then I believe is he the one run that scored in the second?
He is. No, actually Peyton Lockridge was.
Lockridge was, okay.
Nope, I'm wrong. I'm looking again. I'm looking down my sheet here. Carson Ring actually scored in the second. These guys did not come up to bat.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
He batted twice in the first.
He batted twice in the first. That's when I looked. I immediately saw that he had scored, but that was all still in the first inning.
All right.
2 balls now.
Did he score his second at bat?
Yes.
Okay, so he's been to the plate twice. He's crossed home plate twice.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking, but I had the innings wrong.
Yes.
They were both in the first. All right.
That was in the 8-run inning. 3-0's the count now. And unless it's a sweet one, he'll just watch it walk by.
We had Gavin Peterson begin pitching for the Comets. He was replaced by Rory Morgan, and Morgan's now at second base. And Guy Jack Jones, who's at second, now at the mound. So those guys, each time they've swapped, have just swapped places. There's not been any shuffling of the field.
Right.
Jordan Hawkins takes his base on balls, runners at first and second, no outs, and Jackson Webster comes to the plate.
Guy Jack's got a quicker pace than the other two. He gets ready. He throws the ball just a little bit quicker and gets things going.
Webster showing bunt.
Ball was way outside and low, so he takes that ball one. Shows it again. That time it's right across.
Lockridge takes third safely.
Runners at first and third now. And we'll see here. This is kind of a go situation for Jordan Hawkins.
Well, you know, I just
they've got some infield works going on here.
I just sitting there thinking about the challenges we had between the innings as we were trying to work out the microphone. We've had just about every type of. We've had a software challenge. We've had a no internet challenge. We've had a microphone challenge today. And Hawkins takes second safely. So runners now at second and third with no outs, and the count is 2-1 to Webster. 9-1 the score. Top of the third inning. Carl Albert leading the Classen SAS Comets. Lockridge dancing around over there at third, getting a little bit of a lead. Ready to go at any moment if the catcher does not cleanly catch the pitch, which has happened quite a few times in this game.
It has. 3-1. The pitch comes in low, and Webster's going to walk.
Loaded up for Joaquin Golden.
Joaquin would love to get a hold of one here, and he's got a big bat. He can make it happen. No outs here in the top of the third.
What has Golden done in his previous two at-bats?
In his previous two at-bats, he walked and has a single.
Outside pitch for ball one. Golden, the first baseman for the Titans. High pitch, ball two.
When he tries to throw that curveball, he is kind of holding on to it not long enough. And so that's about the third curveball I've seen that has come really high up towards the head.
Yeah, any break on it too far. It's too far from the strike zone.
He's still looking to break.
Yeah. Golden takes ball 3-0 the count. Lane Sexton on deck. Bases loaded, no outs. This is shaping up, and there's an outside corner.
Golden's really wanting to sling that bat, too. He just, on a 3-0, when it's that close to being outside, you just kind of watch and see.
That might have been a little favor from the umpire on that one.
It could have been. There's one that's going to go.
Golden's got that one.
That's going to get the gap. And it's all the way to the wall. Golden's going to get the second, and that's going to score 2 runs.
2-run double by Joaquin Golden. That one caught off the bounce on the warning track. And the score is 11-1. Top of the third. Webster, the base runner, at third. Golden at second. Lane Sexton coming to the plate. No outs still. This inning shaping up to be more like the first.
Yep. 2 runs scored in this inning, and 2 on. Lane Sexton comes up. He has walked and had a fly out to center field. His second time at bat.
Sexton jerks his head back a little bit from the inside pitch. That one low, ball 2. Jason Purcell on deck. Like to see Purcell make something happen here. He struggled at the plate in his first 2 at-bats. Sexton gets a grounder.
Get through.
That scores a run as Webster walks across home plate.
Wild throw.
Sexton slides in at second. The throw goes into right field, and Golden scores from third. The score's 12, or is that 13-1 now?
It should be 12, I believe.
Okay, 12-1.
And that time, just to let you know, Sexton hit that double, and coach that time went ahead and held him at second, even on the wild throw. He could have easily gone to third. No reason to push that. And that brings Jason Purcell up. And as you said, he's got 2 strikeouts on the day, and he takes the ball as the first pitch.
Are those the only 2 strikeouts for Carl Albert batters?
Actually, no. Joaquin Golden struck out in his second time at bat.
Okay. Outside pitch by Jones. Interesting name for Jones here, the first name. I don't know that I've ever met a Guy Jack before.
I don't think I have either.
I have an Uncle Guy, and I've met plenty of Jacks, but never a Guy Jack. Throw coming to third and fielded well by Cachet. He had to get over there and scoop that one out. Nice view of the planes coming in at Tinker.
Yeah.
That is I'm not sure what that plane is. That's an interesting looking plane coming in slowly.
That was a C-130, I believe.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
But
we don't see a lot of those here, but
we do not.
That was a C-130. And so Purcell gets the walk, and that's his first time on base. Runners at first and third.
Coach Leslie Hudson having a conversation out at the mound, and be interesting to see if we have a switch here. Boy, he is going through the pitchers today and just trying to make something happen. They're so far down. You never want to give up on a game, but you just trying to slow down the scoring right now because you got to play a little bit more ball.
Right, and I mean, not just that you have to play a little bit more ball, but this is a double elimination. Is that right? Isn't that right?
Yes.
Yeah, so they're going to have to play another game before they're completely gone. And so he's not using up his pitch counts by any means, by any pitcher. So he'll have everybody available again in that second game.
And it looks like he's bringing the senior Josh Corbett in on the mound now. We're in the third inning. We've got pitcher number 4 coming to the mound. And while Corbett warms up, let's go ahead and take a break here from our sponsors on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Coach Kirk Norman, and John Adams, our producer. We are in the top top of the third. The Carl Albert Titans lead 12-1 over the Classen SAS Comets in this 5A regional baseball tournament. This is the first game of the tournament here at Carl Albert High School, Bill Tipton Field. Again, 12-1's the score. There's runners at the corners for Carl Albert as Carson Ring is at the plate. We have a new pitcher, fourth pitcher of the game for Classen SAS, Josh. Got a lot of flight activity coming over today. Yep. Josh Corbett on the mound now for the Comets. Ring steps back into the batter's box. I think everybody took a break to watch the plane for a second there. Some Navy FA-18s flying over, making a nice roar as they come overhead. Ryan McDonald, a teacher over at Midwest City Middle School, used to help coach baseball and football for Midwest City Middle School, and he was telling me a story about Midwest City Middle School baseball going down to Lawton, and they were at a game, and all of a sudden the Lawton artillery started going off, and his whole team was just like looking around like, what in the world's going on? He said a week later Lawton was up here, and the planes started flying over, and they lost the Lawton team because they were watching the planes, you know?
Yep. We actually took our swim team down to Altus, and what we always do is we go down to Mount Scott, and we go up on top of Mount Scott, and we talk with the team up there. And while we were talking with the team up there, they were actually doing artillery practice, so we saw rounds landing, which was pretty cool. I mean,
amazing.
Yeah,
amazing. You know, as an Air Force veteran, I get chills sometimes when I'm sitting out here watching the planes. After being in the Air Force, moved back to southeast Oklahoma, where I didn't see a lot of military aircraft for a long time, and then moving back up here to Midwest City and now living in Choctaw.
Base hit.
Getting to see that activity all the time is it's just awe-inspiring. That is an RBI single put up by Carson Ring as Lane Sexton crosses the plate, and the score's 14-1 now.
Actually, 2 crossed the plate.
2, thank you.
Yeah.
2-run single. And we've got a courtesy runner coming in for Ring is that Keegan Endress?
I believe so. Number 34?
No, okay, that'd be Ellington.
No.
I thought it was 31.
No, 34.
Okay, 34. I was fixing to say Keegan Endress is had a shoulder injury. I would not expect to see him out there. So, Kellington, the base runner for Ring, he's been out there a couple of times and has crossed home plate at least once.
6 runs now scored and no outs recorded, and so this could be another big inning. Not that 6 runs is not a big inning.
Strike on the outside corner delivered to Peyton Reed. Reed, the second baseman for Carl Albert. We got no outs recorded. A runner at first. We started this inning at the top of the lineup. Mm-hmm. We're at the 8-hole hitter now.
Yep. Keep passing the bat.
Inside pitch, kept close to hitting, and throws going to second. And Kellington's going to dive belly flop slide into second. And he did a good job of actually keeping his hands up, allowing his uniform to give him a little extra slide on the turf.
Yep. Probably done that in the snow a time or two. What do you bet?
Yeah, that's a good example
that's
of
kind of what it looked like.
Yeah. And Corbett makes the pickoff throw back to second. Kellington gets back. The throw back to Corbett. Second time in the ball game, the throw back to the pitcher doesn't find a glove. Kellington holds up there at second.
You know, it's interesting you bringing that up, but this is totally different than what you and I played on because of this new turf field and the turf fields that are all over everywhere. You have to learn to judge your slide much differently than on dirt because you're going to move a lot faster for a lot longer. And I've watched that in college baseball now. A lot of guys are sliding right past the base, and they're grabbing the base just to hang on. And so it's a whole different world with this new turf field.
Yeah, I don't know. You have to dig your cleat in to slow you down. You got to slide earlier, maybe both.
Yep.
Yeah, you learn new techniques for sure. And then you got to be willing and ready to adjust when you play on a dirt field.
Absolutely. Well, Carson Ring moved over to third base.
Well, Kellington.
That's right. Kellington moved over to third base. That allowed Peyton Reed on the walk because they did throw at him. So Peyton Reed on the walk went ahead and took second base.
So still no outs. Boston Holland steps up to the plate with runners at second and third. Big lead at second, and no one covering second with a runner at third base, but Cachet really he's not even hugging third very closely at this point. Carl Albert, despite holding, and is that an out at third?
No,
boy, it was close.
He just held. I was watching the ump the whole time, and it was very close.
Kellington did not get in a very big hurry as he headed back to third just then. You made mention earlier of the coach holding the runner up at second on an overthrow, but they've gotten actually a little more aggressive here with these younger base runners.
Yes, they have.
And I say they, I'm talking about Carl Albert. So even with the big lead, they're pushing right now.
Well, I think Coach Whiteley, does a great job. Sportsmanship is important, but runs are important as well. And plus, getting some of these younger guys that are actually doing the running some good regional playoff time to understand the importance of what's going on. Hey, you got to let them go.
Well, that's what I was thinking about Kellington being out there as a young base runner. He's in as a pinch runner right now for the pitcher, Carson Ring. And so you don't want to just put him in as a pinch runner and then tell him to just hold up and not do anything. You want him to get the experience of knowing what to do in a game situation. Got another base on balls, Boston Holland. We're batting around here in the third. Peyton Lockridge, leadoff batter. He's the top of the lineup and the leadoff here in the inning, is back to the plate with the bases loaded and no outs.
Going around the second time, 6 runs up on the board in this inning. And, there's a lot that can happen here.
Yeah, this is shaping up to be a monster run inning for Carl Albert.
Well, right now, if he were to send one out of the park, there's not enough room on the scoreboard to put up the runs.
Pick-off throw back to third. Kellington dives back, gets there safely. We'll have baseball again later this evening. It's somewhat safe to suggest that Carl Albert will win this game, although we have to finish it, right?
I don't think it's somewhat safe. I mean, we're 15-1 in the top of the third, so we're just trying to get to 5.
So Carl Albert will play again at 4 p.m. today, assuming again that they win this game. And
there's a high ball. That one should get caught.
And that's Porter,
drops in.
Porter Cruz is, what's the call? Do they call that an infield fly?
Man, I don't know how you call that an infield fly when it lands on the green 25 feet beyond the infield. But that's exactly what they did.
Called the base runner out, the hitter out.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow. All right, well, there's out number 1. That was Porter Cruz at the plate batting instead of Peyton Lockridge.
Right.
And now we have Alex Cavazos at the plate. So Coach Wiley's starting to change his lineup and sub some different players in at the plate. Alex Cavazos has played DH for the Carl Albert Titans recently. Strike right down the middle to Cavazos. Bases loaded, 1 out for Cavazos. The score 15-1. 6 runs across here in the third for Carl Albert.
I've never seen an infield fly rule called like that. I'm speechless.
And that pitch gets away from Chakota. Kellington scores, and another run. No, Coach Watley's going to hold up Peyton Reed. The toss from Chakota back to Corbett at the plate actually got away from Corbett and rolled slowly to the mound. Reed could have scored from third, but Coach Watley holds him up. The score is 16-1 now with 1 out. Runners at second and third for Cavazos.
Wow. 1-1 is the count.
They were saying that Carl Albert will play again at 4 p.m. today against the winner of El Reno Bishop McGuinness. And we favor Bishop McGuinness in that game as far as, pregame predictions, if you will. Not favor them as a fan, but just suggesting that we would expect Bishop to win that game. We expect a matchup between the Titans and the Irish, at 4 o'clock. Cavazos digs that one out and sends it into left field, rolling across the ground, getting rid of all the worms along the way as it was burning the ground up. That scores another run. 17-1 the score. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Camden Brown, freshman, coming to the plate.
Number 24, Camden Brown.
Brown, left-handed batter.
Batting for Jackson Webster.
It'll be interesting to see if these guys are just going to get an at-bat or if we'll see them in the field when we go to the bottom of the inning.
Oh, that one hit right off his foot.
Bounced straight up in the air and back down the first base line, but runners will hold up. No one advances.
Was called a ball, just if you were wondering.
No complaints about the calls of the plate today, for sure.
No.
We've been tickled by an umpire we had during districts who was very generous on the outside pitches on the right side of the plate, but consistent as all get out.
Absolutely. Both sides called it the same way. You just got to adjust.
And this umpire here has been consistent today, and definitely no complaints about the way he's called the game. There is a A-grade lawn care foul ball called A-grade lawn care for a lawn above the rest.
That one got in there on Camden Brown's hands and was probably inside, probably would have been a ball. But 2 balls and 1 strike now with that foul ball.
Brown steps back to the plate, 2-1 the count. Outside. That's generous.
Just a bit outside.
No,
still called a strike.
Strike 2, excuse me.
2-2.
As we were talking about the umpire.
Yeah. I mean, when the catcher has to go to the other batter's box to get the ball.
I'm looking at his arm sticking out over the batter's box.
Exactly. That's okay. That's okay.
That one was no longer blocked by the pole. I could see it.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can chuckle about it when you've got a big lead like that.
There we go, and that's a strikeout.
Camden Brown swings and just cannot make contact. Joaquin Golden coming back to the plate.
Second out of the inning. The first out of the inning was for Porter Cruz, and that was an infield fly rule that I have yet to understand. My brain is still trying to function on that.
Maybe just because the shortstop was the one who was on the ball instead of an outfielder?
No.
Okay.
I hear you. He is an infielder. I get that. But no.
And maybe just let's get this game over with and get it out.
If that is the reasoning, I'll go with that.
Okay.
But, wow.
It's like a basketball umpire swallowing the whistle at the end of a blowout game, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Let's just get this done.
Get an out and get out of this. All right. We are talking about a game that is 17-1 now in the top of the third inning.
Exactly.
Josh Corbett on the mound for Classen SAS. He's the fourth pitcher of the game here in the third. Not the fourth pitcher in the third, but the fourth pitcher of the game. We are in the third inning. Golden has a count of 3-0 to him. And Corbett delivers that one outside. Golden's going to take his base on balls, and we're loaded up. Coming to the plate is Mac Murphy. Murphy, another freshman, coming to the plate for the Titans. Murphy's had some good games last week.
Hey, I'm an old man, so maybe the rules have changed. I'll give you that. But and you know, interestingly enough, you know, Coach Whiteley he didn't say anything about it either. I mean, at that point it was what? It was like 14-1, 15-1. So I get it, but looks like we're going to have another pitching change. And
yeah, everybody's going to get a chance.
You know,
to pitch.
really, and this is just one of those. I'm wanting to say it's just one of those days, but the pitches have not been competitive today. That I think has been the biggest struggle. Is that this pitching staff has not been competitive.
Yeah, if it's been in the strike zone, it's been an easy to hit pitch for the most part.
Yep.
So Corbett's staying out there.
Corbett's going to stay out.
And he did not start the inning. He stepped to the plate at some point in the middle of the third. So Mac Murphy to the plate now. 2 outs on the board. 17-1 is the score. Carl Albert leading, top of the third. 3 base runners on. It's all loaded up for Murphy.
Well outside and in the dirt on that first pitch.
Good experience for the team here today for Carl Albert. Another outside pitch, ball 2. Looking forward to watching some Oklahoma City Thunder ball tonight.
Absolutely.
The Spurs looked good last night, a lot better than game 1. Grounder gets into center field. That's going to score 1 run. RBI single, bases still loaded. Carson Ring coming back to the plate. No, excuse me, Carson Ring's on deck. It is Jason Purcell coming to the plate with bases loaded.
Batting next for the Titans, number 6, Jason Purcell.
Josh Corbett on the mound. Kai Chakota behind the plate. Purcell in the batter's box, and ball 1. Everybody taking their time right now.
Yep.
Newcastle leading Southeast 16-0 in the third. No score updates on Duncan and Santa Fe South. Expect Duncan to be leading in that one. Claremore also playing Memorial right now. Coweta playing Nathan Hale. Two 2-0 the count to Purcell. Bases loaded. 2 outs, and he takes a strike.
3-1's the count. He's got a strikeout, and a walk. Oh, that's a walk or hit by pitch. You can call that either one.
Scores another run as Alex Cavazos crosses home plate. Golden is at third. Mac Murphy's at second. And courtesy runner coming in for Purcell is Jackson Ritchie.
Now batting for the Titans, number 11, Carson Ring.
Carson Ring steps up to the plate. Peyton Reed on deck. Duncan leading Santa Fe South 11-0.
Well,
this ball game is really slowed down.
Yes.
Corbett's taking a lot of time between pitches, it feels like. And there's a chopper.
Got a chance.
Going to short. The throw is wild at first. That's going to score 1 run, and Coach Whiteley holds up his base runners. Golden crosses home plate. Now 20 runs plated for Carl Albert.
Now batting for the Titans, number 12, Bo Davis.
Bo Davis coming to the plate for the Titans now. Jackson Ritchie, the base runner, at second. Let's see, at third is Mac Murphy. Jackson Ritchie at second. Carson Ring is going to stay out there as a base runner at first, it looks like, instead of Kellington coming in. And I assume that's because Coach is not going to be sending anybody on stealing bases at this point.
No, they could have played it too right then. They didn't. And this is just a little bit of live batting practice at this point.
Low pitch, ball 1. Outside pitch, corner, strike 1. High pitch over the head of Chakota, but it bounces off the backstop right back to him. Actually rolls to the field, and Corbett picks it up. Base runners hold, and the count's 2-1. Bo Davis at the plate. This is 5A regional tournament action. Outside pitch. 3-1's the count to Bo Davis. Top of the third inning, Carl Albert scored 1 run in the first inning. 8 runs in the first inning, 1 run in the second.
That's right.
And 11 runs now in the third.
That's correct.
Outside pitch, and that's going to walk in another run. Mac Murphy touches home plate, scores 21-1. Jackson Ritchie at third, Carson Ring at second, Bo Davis at first, and Boston Holland, the 9-hole hitter, is at the plate. If Boston Holland gets on safely, we will bat around twice in this inning.
That's correct.
Ball 1.
And again, you've got to respect Coach Whiteley. Nothing is aggressive at this point. They're not aggressive at the plate even. They're just allowing things to play out. And nobody's trying to run the score up, but you can't stop the score from happening when you can't. Oh, that was.
Yeah, the coach, the umpire's widening.
He absolutely is.
He's widening his strike zone right now just to try to get through this ball game.
Right.
Yes. And I understand and agree with that.
Absolutely.
Probably has let the coaches know he's going to do it. The only thing that Coach Watley could do at this point to speed this up would be to instruct his players to wildly chase pitches that are nowhere close to the strike zone.
And again, we're not going to do anything that's going to harm our players. You need to be watching the balls come in. You need to be seeing every pitch. And so just getting up there and swinging wildly, that's not sportsmanship either. So
right. That pitch goes way up and inside. It actually goes above and behind the head of Boston Holland, and
he had to pull his bat down to keep from hitting it.
The runners didn't even flinch. No one moved. And ground ball going to third. Cachet does not field it cleanly, and that will be another run scored on the error. Bases remain loaded up, and the score is 22-1. That's going to bring Porter Cruz, I believe, back to the plate.
Yeah, that's who was up last time. He was the one that had the amazing infield fly rule called.
The first out.
Yeah.
And that was the 10th batter of the inning.
Yeah.
So we're at batter number 19 in the inning, and batted around twice here in the third now for Carl Albert. Foul ball brought to you by A-Grade Lawn Care.
Oh, got the truck pulling in. Oh, that's
no.
wonderful. Yeah. Food truck coming in. Just took one on the side. Yeah.
So as a coach and a school employee, what's the liability on that? Is there any? I've never.
No, there is no liability.
If you know you're around a baseball field, you just accept responsibility for yourself.
Fair game. Okay. Fair game, yeah.
I've never taken a hit that's done damage to a vehicle, and so I wasn't sure what happens in that case. I assume that you're just responsible for your own vehicle.
Yeah, you're responsible. I mean, I've never seen anybody test it. I mean, maybe there is some sort of liability that goes along with that, but I don't think I've ever seen anybody test it.
1-2 the count with 2 outs, bases loaded, high outside pitch. Once again, bounces off the backstop right back to Kai Chakota. And the count's 2-2.
13 runs scored in this inning. This is kind of a marathon inning.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah, 13 runs, that's half a marathon. That's a 13.1 right there. I should have written down the time. This may be a record of some kind.
It's been a long inning, that's for sure.
It has. Base hit.
Base hit to right field. It's going to fall, and that scores 1 run. It's a RBI single for Porter Cruz. Alex Cavazos comes back to the plate.
Now batting for the Titans, number 22, Alex Cavazos.
Alex Cavazos, his last time at bat, got a single and ended up scoring.
Whew. Cavazos almost took a hit by pitch. That one came really close.
Almost got a foot there.
1-0. You know, a slow pitch softball is a different kind of game, but in the state championship game in 6A on Tuesday, Mustangs scored 36 runs.
Wow.
Choctaw had been scoring 20-plus runs, and they took a 36-3 loss in the championship game. That's not a pitching duel in slow pitch. That's just about all of a sudden the Mustang bats woke up and Choctaws went silent.
Everybody was hitting everything. Two outs here. The count is 1-1.
We're in the top of the third. We still have some baseball left to play in this one. Despite the big point deficit, there are rules about how many innings have to be played. So this we could be here. I thought this game would be over soon, but this we might be here a while. Outside pitch, and run walks in as Cavazos takes his base on balls. Coach Hudson leaving Corbett out there.
Now batting for the Titans, number 24, Camden Brown.
Camden Brown comes back up. Now, he struck out his last time at bat, and they're going to have a pitching change here, I believe, because this is the second time to the mound. And they're going to throw it out there to the shortstop.
Yeah, and that's actually Gavin Peterson, I think.
Go back with the starter.
We may have missed that at the start of the game.
Yeah.
He may not have ever been on the mound.
He might not have been.
It might have been Rory Morgan at the beginning of the game. Even though our lineup said that. And did they just call the game? No? They just called an out. Not sure what happened just now.
Well, I don't either. Again, it may have been an infield fly rule I missed.
Well, there was nobody in the batter's box, and the pitch was thrown. So maybe the umpire said play ball, and the batter wasn't there, and so they called him out.
Okay, I think that might have been a good way out of the inning.
I think that they just called an end to that inning is what they did.
Yeah.
And the score is 24-1 after 2.5 innings. Carl Albert leading Classen SAS. We're going to the bottom half of the inning with Carl Albert well in control of this one on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Your home isn't just where you live, it's where you thrive. Elevate it with a roof that reflects your standards. At Cantrell Roofing, we deliver efficiency and high-quality installations. Our A-plus BBB certified team performs the highest level of craftsmanship, and our in-house insurance adjuster handles claims fast and stress-free. Backed by 30 years of experience, our 5-star Google rating reflects the trust we've earned. The better your roof is built, the better it holds up in the Oklahoma weather. Give us a call today to schedule your free inspection.
Always remember, God hail, Colton.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Coach Kirk Norman, and producing today, John Adams. Josh Corbett lays down a bunt to begin the bottom of the third here, and out. Fielded by Carson Ring, throw made over Alex Cavazos at first for out number one. So we've got Cavazos at first now. Our second baseman is Lucas Perrymore. We've got a lot of changes out in the field defensively for Carl Albert here in the bottom of the third inning. Bottom half of the inning brought to you by Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance, a local family-owned agency since 1978. You can scan the QR code in the upper right-hand corner of the screen or give them a call at 405-733-7671 for a free quote. Gavin Peterson at the plate.
Yep.
1-1 the count. 1 out. The score's 24-1. Carl Albert put Carl Albert put 15 runs on the board, right? In the third?
That is correct, yes.
And a fly ball to center field's caught cleanly for out number 2. Jagger Cachet comes to the plate. The top half of the inning is going quickly here with Carl Albert defense.
And he flew out in his last time at bat in the first inning.
Cachet tips a ball that comes back, hits him in the foot, and then rolled fair down the third baseline, but actually came off of his foot.
It's what you call a painful strike.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Outside pitch. The umpires extended the strike zone for Classen pitchers, so that would have been I believe that would have been a strike in the top of the inning, but clearly a ball. And then this pitch here, a strike, so the count is a 1-2 to Cachet. And pitch is low. 2-2 the count. It'd be interesting to see if Coach Wiley has to have a conversation with Coach Hudson and said, hey, just get your pitchers to put them across the plate. We're not going to swing at them or something, to get out of this
anything.
game. We might be here a long time otherwise. And a full count now to Cachet as Ring puts that one outside. Ring has not had to throw many pitches in this game.
No, he has not.
Well, I thought the count was full. Was the count not full? It is now.
I think it's full now, yeah. Just throw one in there, Carson. Here we go.
Outside.
Nope, outside.
Base on balls for Cachet. And that will bring Kai Chakota to the plate. Catcher has to go ahead and get his catcher equipment off.
Yep, struck out his last time at bat in the first inning.
Number 11, Kai Chakota.
He's in a danger zone there, the way Carson's been throwing the ball outside. Yeah.
Duncan now leading Santa Fe South 12-0 in top of the fifth. Duncan's the home team, so short of a few runs scored by Santa Fe South, this will be the last of that game. Strike delivered. Newcastle leading Southeast 16-0 in the fourth. Swing and a miss.
You know, I think I'm getting the umpire's thing there, and you all can probably see that on the screen. But when he throws that hand out there, I think that is actually a swing.
Yes.
He's showing, got him right in the back. I think I felt that from here.
Ring has put two runners on now, base on balls and a hit by pitch, and that's going to bring to the plate Makai Kyle, the first baseman for the Comets.
Now, Kyle, his last time at bat, he got a double and is the only one that scored a run. So, got a chance here.
Got a chance for an RBI here. He's going to foul that one off, courtesy A-grade lawn care. Ball one, 1-1 the count. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Strike two.
They don't get much prettier than that right there.
That was a good-looking pitch.
That one.
As a hitter's pitch.
Yep, absolutely.
High. 2-2 the count. Just put it in the strike zone, Carson.
Yeah.
Of course, that's the same thing Coach Hudson's been saying as well. And did they say it grazed him?
They said it grazed his elbow. I don't think he felt it, but that's kind of like the mysterious out in the last inning. I mean,
two mysterious outs in the last inning.
But I'm going to write down hit by a pitch because that's what he showed.
I thought that one was right down the middle of the plate.
I did too. I thought it was done. Wow.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. Outside pitch. Strike. I'm sorry. I'm a little confused by the striking ball calls right now. Strike 2. At the plate is number 18, Isaiah Nicholson.
Walked his last time at bat. Made it around. Got stranded at third base.
There's a grade lawn care.
Look
foul
up.
Ball. Whew.
All right.
I think I'm parked far enough away I'm safe. I always park on the very north side of that parking lot out by the street over there. I wouldn't want my pickup with all its dents and scratches to get any more. And
1 ball and 2 strikes now.
that was an intentional ball pitch. And swing and a miss, and that'll
that'll
bring
be
it into the 3rd inning. The score's 24-1. I was starting to question if there was some intentional effort to let them score some runs in that inning. Some of the pitch calls as well as just what was happening on the field with the Carl Albert defense. But 24-1 the score as we head to the 4th here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Download our free apps on Apple and Android devices. Plus, find us on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Search Oklahoma Sports Network and watch from anywhere.
Tracy Munson, Coach Kirk Norman, our producer John Adams back at Bill Tipton Field, Carl Albert High School Class 5A Baseball Regional Tournament. The Carl Albert Titans lead the Classen SAS Comets 24-1 after 3 innings. And leading off here in the top of, the top of the 4th is Camden Brown. Camden was at the plate. Okay, now I'm really confused.
Yep.
So they called one of the base runners out, evidently.
Exactly.
So Camden Brown is going to be at the plate again. He was at the plate at the end of the 3rd. We had a mystery out call during a pitching change, and it looks like basically they called a base runner out, so Brown's at the plate.
I think I know what happened now, and that would have been something that Coach Whiteley would have done. You're absolutely right. If the player leaves the field, he is out. And I think Coach Whiteley had the third base runner walk off the field.
During the pitching change?
Yes.
Yes. That was probably when told the umpire, hey, call this guy.
Maybe so.
Maybe. Maybe so.
I can't guarantee that, but that is the rule. So
Yeah. I was trying to figure out how they called the batter out, and it's not the batter. So
no.
the
No,
count,
and it's not the batter because he's back up. So,
correct.
yeah.
Counts 2-2 to Camden Brown now as he's the leadoff here in the top of the fourth. Top half of the inning brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings located at 5500 Tinker Diagonal in Del City. Buffalo Wild Wings, where every day is game day. And I have told our listeners before, there's a good hit by Brown, headed to right field, going in the corner. It's going to bounce to the wall. He's rounding first. It didn't go out.
It's gone.
Oh, over the fence. Oh, my goodness. I completely missed it from my angle. I had to lean out to see.
It's gone.
And Camden Brown, the freshman, puts one over the fence for the second home run of the game. Jordan Hawkins had the first, and Camden Brown puts one out in the fourth. Good job, Fresh.
Up to the plate now.
Number 2, Eli Esparza.
Yeah, Esparza.
I've seen him with some pitching duties here in recent weeks.
Eli Esparza.
Umpire's got to update his lineup. $25-1 after the home run by Camden Brown. Camden Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Strike one to Esparza.
Again, that strike zone is wide open, as well it should be.
Foul ball brought to you A-grade lawn care. Mac Murphy on deck.
Should be 0-2 right now.
That's what John Adams has it as well.
Good.
And swinging a miss by Esparza. There's a Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance strikeout. Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance, family-owned agency since 1978. Give them a call at 405-733-7671 for a free quote. Mac Murphy coming to the plate with one out, no runners on. Top of the fourth, 25-1's the score. The next game here at Carl Albert today, between El Reno and Bishop McGuinness, Carl Albert will play the winner of that game. Scheduled start for the next Carl Albert game is 4 p.m. I'm not sure if we'll be on schedule for that 4 p.m. start or not.
Kind of doesn't seem like it, to be honest.
I thought we were going to get ahead of schedule, but not feeling that way right now. Well, chopper right back to Gavin Peterson. He fields the ball, makes the throw, and there's out number 2. Brings Jason Purcell to the plate. How many times has Purcell been up today? Is this his 4th or 5th at bat?
Well, let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is his 5th time at bat. He's got he struck out, walked, got hit by a pitch, scored twice.
So he's 0 for 2 and scored 2 runs.
That's correct. Yep.
Boy, the flight activity with these either cargo planes or Navy planes coming in today. Wild pitch goes behind Purcell. All the flight activity reminds us that our nation is in a state of conflict with another nation in the world today. So we're out here enjoying the peace and pleasure of being able to be at a high school sporting event, and yet there's a lot going on in the world. And out number 3 with a throw over to first base. So we're going to the bottom of the 4th. Carl Albert on top, 25-1, regional baseball action here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Coach Kirk Norman, John Adams producing today at Bill Tipton Field, Carl Albert High School, Class 5A regional baseball action. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. Bottom of the fourth brought to you by Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance, a local family-owned agency since 1978. Scan the QR code in the upper right-hand corner of the screen or give them a call at 405-733-7671 for a free quote. The Carl Albert Titans lead the Classen SAS Comets 25-1 as we are in the bottom of the fourth inning. We've got a pitching change for Carl Albert as Alex Cavazos is taking over pitching duties. Carson Ring will move over to first base. Jason Purcell still with the catching duties. He's been behind the plate the whole game. Lucas Perrymore at second. Mac Murphy at shortstop. Eli Esparza at third. And left field, I'm trying to remember who I said was at left field. Porter Cruz in left field. I believe Nathan Aguero is in center field, and Camden Brown is in right field. A lot of changes for Carl Albert. Guy Jack Jones batting for the Comets, leading off here in the fourth. And breaking ball is thrown way outside.
Just a bit outside.
Guy Jack Jones should have just stayed there and taken that one. There was not a lot of speed on that ball. Even if it hit him in the helmet, I don't think it would have hurt too much. Swing and a miss. And there is a Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance strikeout for Alex Cavazos as he gets a K on his as he faces his first batter.
Guy Jack Jones, that's his second strikeout on the day. And up now is Mookie Wood.
Strike one. Cavazos dealing right now. Foul ball, courtesy A-grade lawn care.
Strike two.
Cavazos facing the batter with his initial stance and delivers a strike. There's another Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance strikeout as Cavazos delivers 2 Ks to begin his responsibilities on the mound. That brings to the plate Rory Morgan.
That was the second strikeout for Mookie Wood as well. And so Rory Morgan, his last time at bat, he had the K. And so we're going to see how this goes. In the second inning, wow. Off-speed pitch.
Man.
Off-speed enough it barely made it there.
That ball just floated across the plate. I've seen slow-pitch softball pitches come faster than that, I think. Outside pitch, ball one. 1-1's a count, 2 outs.
In the second inning, as I was saying, they got a double, a walk, and that was the only run that they actually had. And then it was 3 strikeouts, and it was over.
That ball's hit the center field, diving
And
for the
he's
catch. Wow, Aguero making the diving play out there in center field as he come in to relieve Jackson Webster and made a great play.
Great job.
And it is not Alex Aguero. It's number 16, Griffin Ryan. So my apologies to Ryan for missing that. 15 and 16 look a lot alike from that far away. Is it Griffin Ryan on the play?
Well, that gets us to the 5th inning.
We're to the 5th. The score 25-1 with the Carl Albert Titans leading the Classen SAS Comets here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Download our free apps on Apple and Android devices. Plus, find us on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Search Oklahoma Sports Network and watch from anywhere.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Bussett, Coach Kirk Norman, and John Adams at Bill Tipton Field, Carl Albert High School, Class 5A Regional Baseball Tournaments. First game of the tournament, the Carl Albert Titans on top, 25-1. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Carl Albert is the guest on the scoreboard, despite being the host of the tournament. They lead 25-1, and the rate of play in the game and the aggressive base running has come to an end here. The pitch was way outside. Coach Kirk Norman calling for he's over here signaling like, call a strike on it, call a strike on it. Yeah.
Make it happen.
Yeah, we're just wanting to get out of this game now. Carson Ring at the plate. Ring pitched majority of the ball game. He was relieved by Alex Cavazos in this 5th inning. Cavazos rang up 2 strikeouts to start off the 5th. Ring fouls that one off, courtesy A-grade lawn care. Hits the top of the field house.
Yeah.
And the count is 1-1. Ground ball right down the line into left field. That should be a double for Ring. He's coming on around first and standing up at second base.
Nice, well-hit ball right down that third base line. Third baseman standing a little inside, had no chance. Ball was hit well.
Lucas Perrymore coming to the plate. Perrymore at second base now for the Titans. He's got the runner at second with no outs. He's going to hit a foul ball down the third base line. Out of play. A-grade lawn care sponsoring our foul balls today. Choose A-grade for a lawn above the rest. 0-1 the count to Perrymore. Outside pitch, called a strike. That was not far from where that other one was.
No.
That you were kind of joking about.
No, it was right there.
Hey, folks, just so you understand, we're chuckling about the calls. It's just about the umpire trying to be a little generous to get out of this ball game and allow the score just to keep running up and the game to last forever. As he's being pretty generous outside right now with the Classen pitchers, and no complaints from any of us about that, including Coach Wiley.
Not at all.
Gavin Peterson on the mound for the Comets. He's the 5th pitcher of the day for the Comets. Maybe the 4th. We thought he might have let off. He was on the roster, and we finally saw numbers, realized Rory Morgan's out there, so Peterson's probably the 4th pitcher of the day.
Yep.
Ground ball back to second, fielded by Morgan. A throw to first. There's out number 1. Ring advances to third. So 1 out on the board, runner in scoring position, and that brings number 16, Griffin Ryan, to the plate after Ryan just made that phenomenal catch out in center field to end the top of the 5th.
Now batting for the Titans, number 16, Griffin Ryan.
Or, excuse me, it was the bottom of the 4th.
Yes.
Yes.
Griffin Ryan.
With Classen being the home team on the scoreboard in this game, they will get last at-bat, so they do have another at-bat coming here. Ryan hits a nice one into left field, just over the third baseman's glove. Josh Corbett at third base now, by the way. He played center field to start the game, took over some pitching duties. He's at third base now. Cachet, who is at third, now the shortstop. And an RBI single for Ryan. Porter Cruz now at the plate. His third at-bat already after coming into the game late.
That is correct.
He had that amazing infield fly.
He did. He did. It was quite an experience.
That was in a big inning where Carl Albert put up 15 runs, and a hop-up fly ball that was about 15 feet back on the grass was called an infield fly.
Should have been.
Carl Albert batted around twice in that inning.
Yep.
Yeah.
Three balls, no strikes.
3-0 to Porter Cruz with the runner at first. 1 out. Swing and a miss. 3-1. Cruz was swinging hard at that one.
Yep. Looking for the wall.
That is modern day baseball, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Strike 2, full count.
Yeah, it really is, and the winning teams, single score runs. You just keep hitting singles, you're going to get runs. That's all there is to it. But everybody likes to see that ball disappear over the wall.
Cruz hits a grounder and gets past the first baseman for a base hit. Runners at first and second. With 1 out, brings Alex Cavazos to the plate. There's a certain sports radio talk show host in the Oklahoma City area who used to play professional baseball that talks about the change in modern-day baseball a lot and how it seems that everyone's swinging for the fence, looking for the big hit, and not very many teams play small ball anymore.
Yep, that's true.
And he's talking about professional Major League Baseball, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Cavazos takes the ball for pitch 1. Fly ball, playable, going into shallow right. It's going to fall fair. Did they call it foul? No, it's fair. Okay. Nope.
No, I think he called it foul.
Boy, I thought it landed inside the line. Did it?
It
have an instant replay showing that?
It kind of looked that to me, but
no, too late for the instant replay.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks.
So 1-1 now is the count.
And there's the A-grade lawn care foul ball. Tipped that one back toward the Carl Albert dugout. And the count's 1-2. Still a little crispiness to the air out there, isn't it?
Yep, there is. The breeze is a little bit cool. It's still coming in out of the south a little bit, but coming in the windows a little bit more, so it's coming a little bit more out of the southwest. Nice hit right up the middle.
Line drive into center field.
Yep.
Loads them up. 1 out. And that's bringing Camden Brown to the plate. What Camden do in his last at-bat?
Well, let's see. If I look over here and see what Camden did in his last at-bat, he hit a home run. Out the right field wall into the scoreboard.
And the play-by-play guy completely missed it because he could not I can't see right field from here.
Right. Play-by-play guy said off the wall, nice single for Camden Brown.
Oh. I can see left field beautifully. I cannot see right field. Right. I'm leaning way out, and then I get distorted view and the edge of the glass. So I'll give you every excuse I can why I messed that up, folks.
That one's going to go deep center field, and the center field's got a bead on it, drops it out of his glove.
Oh, my goodness. And Carl Albert just keeps scoring runs right now.
That could have been an infield fly rule right there, buddy. I'm telling you.
Quit.
I'm sorry I couldn't pass it up.
Oh. Runners.
Any good ump would have called it right there.
27-0 is the score. Oh, runner gets a lead at third base.
Picked him off,
and
that's the second out of the inning right there.
Yeah,
I think that's what happened last time.
Yeah, basically something like that. We might see that happen again here at second or something if Classen will just take advantage of it. Foul ball, courtesy A-grade lawn care. It's Eli Esparza at the plate. Esparza struck out in his previous at bat.
Runners at first and second. No balls, 1 strike.
Outside pitch, and it's called a strike.
Ringing them up now. No balls, 2 strikes.
I would almost even expect with 2 strikes he's got a sign to take. I don't know. We'll see. He might swing at it. He does. Swing and a miss.
And he struck him
out. And there's
out.
a Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance strikeout for Gavin Peterson. Brings an end to that half of the inning. It is 27-1. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. This will be, unless somehow they score 17 runs in the bottom of the 5th, the end of the ball game here in the bottom half of the inning on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Home isn't just where you live, it's where you thrive. Elevate it with a roof that reflects your standards. At Cantrell Roofing, we deliver efficiency and high-quality installations. Our A-plus BBB certified team performs the highest level of craftsmanship, and our in-house insurance adjuster handles claims fast and stress-free. Backed by 30 years of experience, our 5-star Google rating reflects the trust we've earned. The better your roof is built, the better it holds up in the Oklahoma weather. Give us a call today to schedule your free inspection.
Always remember, God hail, call Cantrell.
Download our free apps on Apple and Android devices. Plus, find us on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Search Oklahoma Sports Network and watch from anywhere.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Coach Kirk Norman, John Adams back at Bill Tipton Field, Carl Albert High School. 5A regional baseball action. We're in the bottom of the fifth. The Carl Albert Titans lead the Classen SAS Comets 27-1. This will be the last at-bat for Classen, unless by some, dare I say, miracle. I mean, they scored 17 runs here, and I really not much chance that happened if they scored one run through four. So, Josh Corbett, senior at the plate, he's the leadoff, or the top of the lineup, I should say, for Classen. And the count to Corbett is 1-1. Alex Cavazos pitching now.
That's it. He got the foul.
I guess the count was 1-2.
Yeah.
I was wrong on the count. And there is the Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance strikeout for Alex Cavazos. So Cavazos has had 3 Ks in his short time on the mound today. Mm-hmm. Gavin Peterson now at the plate for Classen. Carl Albert's 2 outs away of closing this game out. Strike one.
Right down the middle. Nice pitch.
Cavazos delivers. Strike 2 on a swing.
Got a chance at racking up the Ks here. 2 in the last inning with a fly out. And that's how the fourth finished. He waves off that pitch. He didn't like what that catcher said. Give me something else. Oh!
And he's going to hit Peterson. Peterson doesn't feel good right now. That ball hit him, I thought maybe in the side of the thigh.
Yeah, but he turned.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah. That's
turned and faced it.
In football, it's when you say grab your helmet. You grab your helmet.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he may have taken that one in the midsection.
He did.
And so that explains it. I thought it caught him in the thigh, but you're right, he did turn.
Yeah, he turned to face it, and it caught him all right.
He's up on his feet, headed to first base. And that'll bring Jagger Cachet to the plate.
This will be his third time at bat. He flew out in the first and walked in the third. And so here he is again.
And a pickoff throw over to first, not in time.
That's not fair to do that to a guy that just got hit. I'm telling you.
Not the way he got hit.
No.
Right down the middle.
Yep.
Not much else to say, right?
No, that one was.
This has been a tough game to call, folks. It's been very lopsided, obviously. Carl Albert's bats have been going. The pitching for Classen has not been able to do much to shut them down. Now, Cachet gets a high fly ball. It's going to be fielded at third by Eli Esparza. He makes a throw to first, and the out is called on the double play from third to first, and that'll end the ball game.
That does it right there.
27-1, the final score. The Carl Albert Titans advance to play at 4 p.m. They will play the winner between El Reno and Bishop McGuinness at 4 p.m. The El Reno-Bishop McGuinness game will begin here in just a few minutes. And as I said, then Carl Albert will play the winner of that game 4 o'clock today, and we'll have it right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Anything that we really need to break down, any performance, we need to pick a player of the game, though. We didn't even talk about that. And wow.
I would say
the one player that was in the game the whole time was Carson Ring.
Yeah, actually, and he ended up with 3 runs on the day. Hit a double, single, got an error in the first inning. So he had he batted 1,000.
Yeah.
The whole time he was in the game. So yeah, I mean,
and he got it done on the mound.
And he did it on the mound. That's correct. So Carson Ring, I believe, is our player of the game.
Our Whataburger player of the game. Whataburger located on Southeast 15th Street. Build your Whata deal today at Whataburger with the new Big Ranch Wrap, Premium Whata Chicken Bites, or the Bacon Cheese Whataburger Jr. Eat big for just a little, only at Whataburger. Carson Ring, our Whataburger player of the game, and Carson, one of the seniors on this Carl Albert Titan roster here for this fantastic baseball game, coached by Coach Ryan Whiteley.
Absolutely. Great game, and it's a nice warm-up for what's going to happen later this afternoon. If you guys can get out to the ballpark, it's a beautiful day to come on out. If you can't, keep watching here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 2
balls hit over the fence today. Second batter of the ball game, Jordan Hawkins, put one out, a 2-run homer, and then Camden Brown, the freshman, later in the game, I believe it was in the 4th inning, put one over the right field fence. It was a solo home run as he was the leadoff batter, and so 2 balls put out today, and even with only 2 going over the fence, the Titans still put 27 on the board to win their first game here in the regional tournament and advance to the next round at 4 p.m. versus either Bishop McGuinness or El Reno, 4 p.m. today on the Oklahoma Sports Network. This has been a production, and we've said it again, a production of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.